perfect 10. What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Oh, can we switch up all the rules?
Hi! So today you have KageHina, myself, and Tobio. Go for it.
Won't even let me introduce my own name. Tobio Kageyama.
We're going to be basically playing
The Mr. and Mrs.
Mr. and Mr. game. And it's going to have it be that, so our left hand means we say it's Hinata, and our right hand we believe it's, that's clever, we're going to use our shin pads.
It's a knee pad.
It's a knee pad for basically who is. The blank is for Hinata, myself, and the knee pad is for Kageyama. So we're going to go back to back, and basically Kageyama's going to read some questions out, and we're going to see who is more likely to do it, myself or Kageyama.
I have a feeling we're going to get into very many arguments over this.
Do we get to see what we say? Like,
Not normally, but there's only two of us because no one else, likes us. So
yeah, everyone else on the Brasino, they left.
We're going to have to see.
I tried asking Tsukishima, but he didn't
You
wanna.
ask Tsukishima for anything and he'll bite your head off.
Well, he gave me a really cold glare and then left me. He didn't say anything.
Everyone's got to hang out and Yamaguchi.
Maybe. They'll probably go off to get ice cream.
Nothing against Yamaguchi, by the way. That was against Tsukishima.
Hey, at least we got each other, right, Kageyama? Said to me.
Why me?
So let's start. I want to know. I'm excited. Whee!
Couldn't tell.
So once again, just for clarity, the knee is for Kageyama when I raise it, and of course this is for me when I believe it's myself, and vice versa for Kageyama. So let's do this.
Right. Who is more likely to be late to practice?
None of us. Well.
Pop that arm down and put the other one up.
You have to hear me. You have to hear me out. Okay. First off, I should know who's late to practice because I arrived before practice. But
we arrive at the same time.
That's why I waited.
Then why did you put my arm
because
up?
When we race each other, because we obviously are quite competitive, I always win the races.
No, you don't.
So when I win the
such a liar, you idiot.
I'm not. When I win the races,
you don't win. I run. You don't. You're just a springy little ginger.
Well, first off, I did hesitate because you're right. Kageyama and I, we tend to be before, like even at dawn, even when the gym's not even opened yet, waiting around.
With the keys.
Yeah, Tanaka comes all the time. Thanks, Tanaka. But no one between us is the latest. But if you're gonna compare it to who wins the races, I seem to be the fastest one, and I.
He's delusional. Next question.
Okay.
Who is more likely to annoy Daichi? He's loud. He never stops.
Okay.
He always overworks himself, which Daichi doesn't like.
I seem to have a bit, I agree, I seem to have a bit of energy when it comes to talking to others. I'm excited. Daichi seems to reprimand me. I mean, he reprimands you too, Kageyama.
Yeah, but he reprimands you more.
Yeah, no. Because I don't only get in a little bit of shenanigans with Kageyama, I also with Nishioya and Tanaka, I tend to get in a bit ruckus.
Do you mean Nishinoya?
Nishioya, yeah.
You don't say the Nishinoya.
Nishinoya. Yes, that was bullying. But no, I guess we're in agreement then. When it comes to aggravating Daichi, it probably is me. Reluctantly.
Who is more likely to complete a perfect cross shot?
I mean, I would say Bokuto, but he's not here, so...
Stop talking about your... I was going to call him your boyfriend then.
I was about to say, that's odd. I don't know why you thought that. Cross shot.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, but you...
But!
Yeah.
I'm a better setter.
I have yet to do a cross shot, I think. I need to practice more and learn a lot more from Senpai Bokuto, but...
He will eventually do a cross shot. So actually, currently, Me?
Yeah, no, you don't
You
really
haven't
do
done
The
one!
only strikes you do are dumps, really. You do massive dumps on the court.
Set of dumps are great. Set of dumps are the mwah.
If you set me more times, because you've been quite, you haven't set me in a little while in some
Because
games.
you're a pain in my ass. And Tanaka's better.
Tanaka.
That's what I said. At least I can say my teammates' names.
So rude. Don't let my whiteness shine through like that. You're so mean. Next question, Kageyama.
Who's more likely to fall asleep at practice? Nishinoya.
Yeah. That kid sleeps anywhere. He literally gets on the bench and he's like proper sprawled out. And
Butt in the air, half a t-shirt on, just unconscious.
I mean, that was after a pretty intense match. But even when it comes... between us though, I don't think any of us sleep. What is sleep, Kageyama? Do you know?
Who is she?
Where is she? She has abandoned me since long ago.
I'm best friends with her sister Insomnia.
Yeah, no joke. So I couldn't, I can't, no decider one. I couldn't tell if it...
Who's the better player? That better be me, you've raised her.
No.
Put the other hand
No!
up. Well, it's not you because you can't set for sugar.
Look, everyone has this thing where...
You're not an all-rounded player. All you do is jump, speed,
So the guy who sets.
and spikes, and serves. Your serves are trash.
Okay, you're used to Kageyama being told you're the best. You're the king of the
Because I
court. So, I just want one moment where I can appreciate my own efforts and skills.
But you're not the better player out of us two.
I'm going
because
to
you're not
be.
all-rounded.
I'm gonna be
But
the
you're
next-
not at the moment, are you?
Well, I'm still going to say I am.
Well, you're...
Because I bet that
proving
you-
how stupid you are.
I'm going to be. I'll prove it to you.
Who's the smarter player? That's what I thought. Thank you. Big dum-dum over here.
No, okay, I'm smart, but I'm not think smart. I'm in the moment smart, so I have great reaction. Like if I see an opening,
you have instincts.
Yeah,
It's got nothing to do
instinct.
with being smart,
Well,
Hinata.
you know what?
You've gotten smarter
Have I?
because you started realising that, volleyball isn't just jump, spike. You can actually, see what the other players are doing.
That's what I mean. Like instinct, like getting
That wasn't
better.
instinct, that's you reading people, that's you
Well, I
using
can read
brain.
it, but if as reluctant as I really want to say, Kageyama does have the keenest senses and like, he even gives out game plans. Like he'll turn to people and be like, look, we're going to do this. And it always wins. It gets us points. All that matters, Kageyama, is we get the points and we win the game. That's what volleyball is. Doesn't need to rub it in my face, okay? Bully. What's the next question?
Who loves volleyball more? Sit down, you shrimp!
Me.
Get out of the shot.
I'm slipping. My little rug. I love volleyball more because
Piss off.
I sleep, breathe, and eat volleyball.
Thought you didn't sleep. He sleeps. You don't love it that much, he sleeps.
Volleyball. I said volleyball.
How do you sleep volleyball?
You don't know because you're not a bigger fan as me. That's
Because
why.
all I do is practice,
That's
I
why.
never sleep.
You don't practice all the time.
Yeah, I do.
I do.
Hardly.
I do all the time. But no, no one can win that question because obviously it'll just be a back and forth. I'm going to say I love it more. He's going to say he loves it more. You're at a loss.
Who would be the better captain?
I don't mind not being the better captain because I'm going to be the best ace there ever is in volleyball. So you can have
You can have it. Thanks, Hinata, I can have it.
And then again, I think no, you would be a horrible captain.
I'd be a great captain.
You literally were the king of the court, tyrant, and now you
I could
just
tell my
come out.
players exactly how to play.
You would make your players cry.
My players need to man up then, really, don't they?
This is what I'm saying. You wouldn't be able to.
You don't cry when I tell you things.
Because I don't care what you have to say.
Tsukishima
anymore.
doesn't cry.
Not
Yamaguchi doesn't cry. Tanaka doesn't cry. Suga... Well, I don't tell Suga.
You
what
nearly
to do.
got punched by Tanaka once.
What point?
That's the point. You have horrible people.
Yeah, but they can't punch the captain.
That's true. That's the only reason why he would want to be captain, so he can avoid the physical abuse he'll get.
No
from
one's
just
ever
being
physically
verbally-
abused me. You're so...
verbally abusive.
I'd be a great captain.
So, in answer to that, I'm going to be the best ace. Thereby, I hand over the captaincy to Kageyama. What's the next question?
I'm not captain by default. I'm captain because I'm better than you.
Okay, whatever you say. Captain by default. Next question.
He's not getting any sets in the next practice round.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come here. Come here. I'm sorry. Please. Please. I want to play. Don't make me a ball boy. I don't want to be a ball boy.
You don't even get to spike anything. You're just ball boy.
Please. Please. Look at your muscular arms.
Flattery won't get you anywhere. Shrimp.
Best captain there ever was. Or will be. Oh, it's not fair.
If there was a fire, who would be the one to save the other? I don't even think he could lift me, so I really wouldn't want him to be my aid.
You mean? I wouldn't lift you. I'm not that weak. Don't look at me. Idiot. Like, I don't even lift me. Cool.
You're literally half my height.
It's not about height. It's about what you do with what you have.
Exactly. But your height correlates to your muscle. It's not like you're built like a bodybuilder, is it, Hinata?
Do you want to be saved in a burning fire
Not by
or
you!
not? So you're saying you would be the competent one to save me?
You.
Who's gonna?
No
you
one's
need
saving
me.
anyone.
You need me.
Nah.
We're the duo. We're like in sync. We're meant for each other.
In sync, didn't they break
You know
up?
what? I go to Atsumi, or I'll go to fudging someone else who would cherish me. Yeah. He says he'll set for me one day, so don't think all I need are your balls. I have other men's balls in my court, so there.
Such a whore. He's a spike whore.
I'm not a spike whore. I just have options, KageHina, and you're not the only setter there is out there. Okay? So think
I'm the best
before you
setter
speak.
there is.
You
So
are
if you
the
want to settle for second best, you do that.
You
Hinata.
already said Atsumi's good though too.
He's good, but he's not as good as me.
Ah, okay. Alright, next question.
Who's the messiest?
Yeah. Yeah, that's self-explanatory.
Who's the best looking?
Oh. I mixed it up.
Put that up! See, your instincts were telling you it was me.
Instincts. What bull crap. Me. You putting that's for me. You doing that
I put
to
me.
Oh,
No, I put me. I was like,
this is showing the camera. I mean, Kageyama's cool, but I don't know about good looking. But he's cool. When I first saw you when we played that game together, first saw you when you like known as the king of the court or the whatever.
Or the whatever.
Yeah, the whatever, you know. You were really cool then. You had like you were just like all eyes were on you when you were playing, and I'm now that way, but I was always aspiring to be that way too.
I'm not talking about my skill. We all know I'm skillful.
Alright, humble wouldn't be going long far away, wouldn't it either? Beep boop bap. It's like being humble wouldn't go far amiss.
Oh, so you don't mind not being the best ace then?
I am the best ace. What are you saying?
Be humble, Hinata.
That's not being humble. That's just being factual.
You're not the best ace
Have you
yet,
met
though, are you?
Bokuto? He literally gloats every second he gets about how he's number 4.
You know.
Next question.
Can't believe you didn't pick me.
I'm gonna pick you.
You're supposed to pick me!
No.
Who spends the most time on social media?
I don't know. Oh wait, no, me. I was thinking.
This kid's acting like he doesn't stare at his phone when he's not at practice.
Not all the time. I just talk to Kenma a lot. That's why. Me and Kenma, we chat a lot on email. We're like buddies. And I also like hearing about what others do. We update each other. I updated him about our other match as well, KageHina.
Aren't we playing them next? You're going to tell them our secrets next?
No.
You're going to tell them how we set, how we run the court?
But you wouldn't care because you would just turn to them saying, we're still going to set the
Well,
way
we
we
are.
set.
We still
You
are going to
really-
beat them,
you say
but
that
that's not the
even
point.
in game.
I'll go tell Daichi. See if Daichi
You
likes
one
it.
time went to an opponent and was like, just so you know, we're going to do this move. And they just look at you and you're just like, take that what you will. And we did the move and we got a point for it.
Yeah, because that's on court. It's mental on the court. You've got to mentally psych them out. That's a gameplay.
Don't give me crap. Who are you going to keep a secret? Well, all I hear is hypocrisy coming from you, which is a big word for Hinata to know, so let's ignore that point. Anyway, hi guys. Next question is,
Who's more bothered about their looks? I don't think either of us care.
I mean, if looks count for height.
I care
then
about my
me.
health.
If looks count for height.
He's obsessed. Just, you're short.
I drink enough.
Although,
I'm just not...
I've grown a lot, so...
Your Kageyama needs to take some humble pie at this point, really. He's too high on his pedestal. Please, if anyone wants
You can't
to
even
take
reach
him
my
down.
pedestal. Because you're short.
That's my insecurity. I literally just said the Kageyama. You can't just do...
And my jumping height's better than his.
Yeah, well... Stupid backer. I hate him. It's just a bully, okay? If I could change anything, it would be my height. And I hate it that others around me can be tall and I can't. And you know what?
But if you're tall, you can't be the tiny giant, because you won't be the tiny giant, you'll just be the giant.
The giant.
God, I couldn't imagine him tall. That is enough of one human. Thanks.
Next question.
Who sleeps with a plushie? Oh. Pass me mine.
West, you don't have one. You're not having him. So
I like to call it Tsukishima.
Tsukishima. The answer is me. I like sleeping with plushies. This is Chompy. He is my shark, and I love him.
This is my plushie.
Throw it on there. Throw
Bye,
it in.
Suki.
You're gonna lose the monetization with that. We're gonna blur that on editing. No
I don't
monetization
know
for
what the
us.
frick it is.
But yes, the answer is I sleep with plushies because why not? They're freaking cute. And they're great.
Could sleep with someone instead, but he decides to sleep with a plushie.
Plushie. Plush. Chomp. It's Chompy. Anyway, Chompy's here now. So what's the next question?
This is the final question.
Ooh, drum roll.
Suga, when you sent me these questions, did you want me to have an aneurysm? Who is more likely to confess? We're done with this. We're done with this conversation. Goodbye.
Honey, I'm a perfect 10.